Hi-oh YouTube, my name is Dexter and welcome to this Friday special edition of Path of Exile. I am going to the Temple of Azawatl. It was the Incursion League, how do I word this? It was the Incursion League's gimmick. This is the area that I have built. Not a single room has something in it that isn't going to try and kill me. Except for the entrance, but that one never changes. I want to get to the explosives room as fast as possible. I also want to get to the sacrificial chamber. I'd also like to pay a visit to both the Splinter Research Lab, all of these rooms. I want to pay attention to the Automaton Lab, the Splinter Research Lab, the Department of Thaumaturgy, the Jewelry Forge, and the Omnitect Forge, as well as the explosives room so I can get all the way up to the top. But, ooh, I didn't realize that was in there. At some point in time, I want to get to all of these rooms, though. The only room that doesn't have anything in it that's not going to kill me, that doesn't have some kind of benefit, that doesn't give the temple some kind of benefit, is the entrance, though. But you better buckle up for the long haul, because we're going to be here a while, I believe, because I can get to every single room. And while the layout isn't superb, it is still there, and it's my fault for not making it that way. But whatever. I didn't bother unlocking every single different... I didn't bother unlocking every single different connector. If you don't know what my build is, I'm playing a Avatar of Fire Templar, a creation of my own making, which probably admittedly sucks, but I don't care, I'm doing it anyways. I've been having a ton of fun with it. I use 3 abilities, well 4 if you count my golem, but I don't really use my golem, quote-unquote. Essentially, all the golem is there for is to give enemies another target to hit, as well as giving me more damage. The golem gives me, it's that little ball of fire right behind me. I call him a fire pants because he's got a little pair of legs. You just can't see him because he's on fire. But he gives me 20% bonus damage, something like that. I'm in the middle of getting shot, so let's get out of that. He gives me a little bit of bonus damage, or percent increase of bonus damage. And he gives enemies another target to shoot at. He also has more health than me, and that pisses me off, because I want to have more health than he does. But no, he has to have more health than I do. But I do enjoy him nonetheless. He also has, I've given him the ability to light enemies on fire and make them take more fire damage while they're burning, which, you know, I do nothing but fire damage, so that's kind of helpful. This is the Automaton Lab, okay. I was kind of hoping I'd be able to max out any one of those rooms that are at level 2, because if you can max out a room, you can get a unique item out of certain specific ones. Like, I got one earlier from one of my earliest incursions. I don't remember what it's called. I think it's Apex Slumber. It's something like that. I got it from maxing out the room of toxins in an area, or in the Temple of Azawatl, which I know I can upgrade, but I don't know how to do it. Or rather, I've never gotten the item to allow... Okay, let's not stand in that, shall we? I've never gotten the item that allows me to upgrade one of the Azawatl items, or Azawatl uniques. But the Apex Slumber is a poison shield that, or it's like a chaos resistance shield that allows you to be poisoned, but while you're poisoned, you take increased, or you get energy shields back for it, as well as bonus damage per stack of poison on you. It's super weird, and I don't entirely know why you'd want to use it, unless you had unless you were going to upgrade it yourself. I mean, unless you're going to upgrade it immediately afterwards, because I understand the benefit of upgrading it, but I don't understand the benefit of having the first one, because not only does it increase your chaos resistance, it also lets you get poisoned easier. Like, there's a 25% chance that you'll get poisoned on hit, and it's super weird, but while you're poisoned, you get benefits for it, so it's not entirely without use, it's just very odd to think about. And do I have a unique that I could sacrifice here? I don't think so. Sacrifice a unique for another random one. Fuck you, Architect of Ceremonies. Ahuana. I think that's how I pronounce your name. Oh god, that almost killed me. But yeah, I'm looking forward to go fighting the Omnitech. I liked the idea of this league. It's just basically build your own map with modifiers that you can control within reason. But at the same time, going through it my first time, I did not have a very good build for it. I got through the rest of the game, and then when I got to actual maps, I couldn't do anything inside the temples at all. So that kind of sucked for me. But I still had fun with it. Because my character was fast. My character was fast as fuck. It was amazing. I had somewhere around like 70% bonus movement speed at any point in time. It was phenomenal. I ran marathons in record times. It was astounding. It was easily one of the most fun builds I've ever done. But it wasn't, I didn't build for health because I didn't realize just how important it was. Like, I know it's important to not die in one hit, but I also thought that my evasion would be high enough to be able to keep me alive. I had something like a 50 or 60% evasion chance at any point at, like, full build. But apparently that doesn't matter when you're getting hit by like a gabillion different people. I don't know why the war vaults over there are having a freak out, but they are, and I don't appreciate it. But I'm just sitting over here slapping people with my consecrated path and hitting my meteor showers. I would like to say that I know what's going on. I really don't. If you don't know what's going on, don't worry, because I also don't. So I can't tell you what I'm doing. I just know that I'm slapping people, and I'm mostly just watching my health bar. I'm watching my health bar go up and down. That's pretty much the entirety of my gameplay commentary. It's like, oh no, I'm losing health. Oh god, I'm almost dead. Hey, cool, I hit 3 potions that heal me immediately. And I get all of my health and mana back. As well as having the overflowing chalice, which allows me to get even more health back. As well as give me more flash charges, because that's pretty much the only reason I have it, and it is, in no word of a lie, the only thing keeping me alive. I want to find out something. That's about what I figured. My Doriani's Catalyst is also a Vol Scepter, because, I mean, it came from a Vol Thaumaturgist. While I don't know what thaumaturgy exactly is, I know it's the creation of gems, and I don't know why entirely it's a bad thing. I know it's not good, but they didn't explicitly tell me why it's absolutely the worst thing in worst thing humanity has done, so I can't really tell you. All I know is that I want to get the flash powder keg out of this area, which is right over here. Flash powder cache underneath that scroll of wisdom, just above me. I also want to kill all the enemies in here because I'm tired of getting shot at. Stop it! I really like the boss in this area. I wish that if you upgraded a room, they would have increased priority on your next run. Or basically every single room that I have in here, I killed someone to get it to that point. Like this one, I had to kill 2 other people that were not the Architect of Thaumaturgy twice to get, or basically, never mind. It's just, you kill people to build the map, and the people that you kill, the other enemy in the area takes over the room and turns it into their own, I don't want to call it a playground, but it turns it into their room. And it has, each room affects the entire temple. Like, the sparring room gives more monsters, or gives all the monsters in the temple more damage. The automaton lab at the very bottom allows the Omnitect to summon minions while he's using a special part of his, or one of his attacks. It's not even an attack, it's one of his, like, recharge phases. He summons enemies that try to kill you. The Omnitect Forge gives him some flamethrowers, gives him more fire damage, or gives the Omnitect more fire damage. The Guardhouse makes monsters, or makes it so that there are more monsters in every single monster pack. Every single room that you create affects the temple in some way. unless you don't modify the temple in any capacity, at which point you may have messed up a bit. I want to get out of that, please. I don't want the floor to eat me. That would not be good. Is he dead? Did I kill the architect? I think I killed the architect. I can't tell. He's not there anymore. He's not throwing spells at me, so I think he might be dead. Fuck you, Gold Hand. And now we're going to open this. This is pretty much the entire reason why I wanted to come in here. I wanted this room to upgrade more, but I didn't get that lucky. Because I think if you max out the Splinter Research Lab room, I believe it'll have a Breach unique in it. And there's one Breach unique that I got last season that I was really, really excited about, because I lucked out on the entire... I lucked out on the entire haul. I got an item called a Time-Worn Reliquary Key, which allows you to go get retired or previous League exclusive uniques. I wouldn't call them retired, but you had to go through the map table to get to the thing that you wanted. So I can just blow this open. We're just going to blow that wide open. And we're going to go pay a visit to the Department of Thaumaturgy, just so I can go see what kind of gems I can get. And if you're wondering what I just did there with the Flash Powder Keg, I just blew open the entrance to the top of the temple. I believe that if you do not get access to the top of the temple, I believe you're guaranteed to have, or rather, you're guaranteed to have at least one attempt to get to the top of the temple. Whether or not you unlock it, or if you go through the, whatever it's called, whether or not you unlock it normally, or if you unlock it with the help of the Architect of Destruction. And by the help of, I mean you kill him and steal his stuff. He's not really helping you, you're more helping yourself to his, investments, his creations. Ooh, I'll take that, sure. Superior Vol Reed, yes please. But yeah, it's if you're not able to get to the top of the temple, I believe you're guaranteed a chance to get to the temple. Whether or not you're able to actually do it is another thing entirely. Or maybe I just got really fucking lucky. I have no idea. All I know is that when I was going through, what does generosity support do? Oh, I know. Okay, I was thinking it was something different. Generosity allows your auras to affect your allies at increased, I guess the word is potency, but they no longer affect you in any capacity. But I don't have, well, I have an aura, but it's not like a genuine aura. It is a debuff aura that is only 4 enemies. It's that orange hexagon floating underneath my feet. It is called Flammability. It is a curse that makes enemies take more fire damage, and I think are easier to ignite. All I know is that they take more fire damage, and it's great. And that's all I needed it for. Hey, Architect of the Guild, suck it. I really want him to just throw handfuls of diamonds at people. I would really love it if that was his spell, to just chuck a diamond at you. Just a big-ass diamond, like the whatever they were called, the gnome, or not the gnomes, the dwarves from, I think it was Hoodwinked? I don't remember. I just know that there was a movie that covered a lot of old fairy tales, and one of them was they went to like Snow White's world, or Snow White's place, and the dwarves were under siege by something, and they had access to basically like a bicycle-powered catapult that just hucked diamonds, because they spent, like in their own words, we spent all day digging diamonds. Do you think we just sell them? No, we turn them into projectiles. We they're harder than a dragon's tooth, or they're sharper than a knight's sword and harder than a dragon's tooth, and so they just mine an endless amount of these diamonds and just huck them at people. That's how they defend themselves. They just throw diamonds at you until you go away. Which, if you've got the resources, is not a terrible plan. But, at the same time, kind of a waste of perfectly good money. But at the same time, they're dwarves who mine diamonds all day long. Like, diamonds the size of a man's head. I don't think they care about money. If they're willing to throw it at you, to get you to leave them alone. Do I want to go to the guardhouse? I definitely want to make it to the surveyor's study. That's someplace that I want to get to. I mean, I've been everywhere, as I'm pretty sure. I haven't been to the lightning workshop. I don't really feel like going to the lightning workshop, though. There's nothing in there for me. I just want to go get those maps. I like maps. Maps are nice. So this is going to take me to the Omnitect Forge. Do I really want to go fight the fire area? Yeah, I do. Let's go burn out everybody with, let's go burn out the fire room with righteous indignation. I'd like to say that's what my build is supposed to be. I'm just righteously indignant, but it's not really. It's just holy fervor and righteous fury. Furious anger, and what was that line from Pulp Fiction? I know it's a passage in the Bible. I shall strike down any who try to destroy my brother with righteous vengeance and furious anger. I think that's how it goes. It's something like that. It's one of the very few lines that I remember from Pulp Fiction, but I love Pulp Fiction. It was such a great movie. I don't know, I think I might just really enjoy Quentin Tarantino movies. I can't say I've seen too many of them, but I know Pulp Fiction is one, and it is one of the most critically acclaimed movies of all time, I believe. I just know that it's fucking fantastic. It is a fantastic movie, and I would recommend anybody go watch it. But alright, alright, how do I get to the surveyor's study? I gotta go. Okay, what am I? Oh, I'm stuck on a corner. That's what I'm stuck on. Okay. So I go to the lightning workshop, I go through the guardhouse, and then I go to the surveyor study. And then I'll head up to the top of the temple. I'm sorry that this takes so long, but getting through this place is kind of slow. And I just noticed that Alva has about 7 arrows more stuck, or 7 arrows stuck into her. And it's about like 7 arrows more than you should have at any point in time stuck in your body. Being stuck with arrows is never a good thing. So this is the guardhouse, right? Yep, this is definitely the guardhouse. I don't really need anything. Okay, I'll kill you. I'll kill the Architect of War. Colodal? Colodal? I don't know how to pronounce his name. Heyo? Hello? I don't know. I know there's only one architect in this entire game that I know how to pronounce his name, and it's Heyohi, and it's spelled Y-A-H-O-X-I, Heyohi. It's weird. They have weird spellings. I like him. The only reason I know who Heyohi is because he's the Architect of Destruction, and he is my favorite architect. Because I think he might actually be the easiest to kill. He doesn't do a whole lot. He's just kind of there. He tries to throw bombs at you and fails. He's like Bomb Man from Mega Man, when Bomb Man can actually throw bombs with relative accuracy. And I know that there's an architect in here somewhere. Oh, there he is. I found him. The Architect of Expansion. I am in the Surveyor's study. Whap. 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 And before we get to the Omnitect, just know that his fight is nowhere near as hectic as everything else that I've been doing here. I'll take these, no problem. Just know that everything that the Omnitect does is nowhere near as hectic as this. It is it's not laid back, but there's not a lot that you need to worry about. There's not a lot that goes on at any point in time, but it is appropriately threatening. There's just not a lot of it. So now we just get to run all the way back through. I could go look through the architect's room some more, the surveyor's study, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna leap slam my way to victory. That's another thing that I have that I don't use nearly as much as I should. I should set it to like mouse 4 or something, just so I can like leap slam my way around. I should have my setup be that all of my abilities are on my mouse button, or on my mouse in some variety, and then all my potions on my 1 through 4 or 1 through 5 buttons. But I don't have it like that because I wasn't thinking. But we are just gonna. Where is the door? Was it this one? Did I blow this one open? Oh, I did. Good. Okay. Okay. Whew. For a minute there, I got a little scared. I didn't realize I had that there. So I'm just gonna open that. This is the Omnitect. I call it the Death Roomba. Because that's basically what it is. It's just a terrifying lightning, or just a terrifying stone construct of, death. And he's already half health, so didn't take me that long. Fuck you, Omnitech guard. Eat it! Eat it! There we go, he's dead. Well, there we go. I didn't kill the Omnitech without killing all of his minions, so... Just know that whatever's going on here is, pretty much the only respite you get during the fight, but even then it's not that bad, because there's not a whole lot going on. And he's slowly dying. Well, I say slowly, he's rapidly dying. He's dead. Boof. Viridian Jewel. I know what this is, I just can't think of what it's called. I've definitely found one before. But there we go, that's the Temple of Exile done. Where are you? There you are. Tempered Spirit, -1 dexterity per dexterity and allocated passes and radius, 15% or 15 maximum mana per 10 dexterity on unallocated radiuses or passes and radius. Though the body rots, the spirit lives on. I'm gonna go back down to the what room is that? The sacrificial chamber, which basically is just go down through this way and see what I can't get out of that unique that I just got. Because I can sacrifice any unique for a better unique, or for a different unique. It's completely random what you'll get, but you can sacrifice any unique at that chamber, or at that table, to get anything else in the game. Or not in the game, any other currently available unique item. So, should be a good time. Ooh, I want that chromatic orb. I didn't realize it dropped here. But I want that. But yeah, Omnitect. The more you upgrade his temple with different areas that give him more benefits. I believe he also gives you more, oh, I can't go that way. Shit. He also gives you better loot drops, the more rooms of his that you upgrade. Like, if I could have made the if I could have upgraded the Automaton Lab and the Lightning Workshop and the Omnitect Forge, I'd have been able to, potentially get more uniques out of him. As well as, or I think that's how it works. I know that if you can upgrade any of the rooms that are an active detriment to you, you will get a unique out of them. If you can level them up to maximum. But I don't know about the Omnitect. I don't know if it'll drop specific upgrades for you. But you can have this gem. Where'd it go? There it is. Ooh, Hrimner's, I forget what it's called. Hrimner's Dirge or Hrimner's Hymn? I don't remember which one this is. But I do not need... what do I not need? I don't need that. Get out, Volsceptor. I don't remember which... Hrimner's Hymn, that's what it is. I had an upgrade on one of my characters. Ooh, that's neat. I didn't realize it had physical damage leached his life. That's nice. But one of my characters, I used Hrimner's Hymn for... admittedly a lot longer than I should have. But I... couldn't find a better hammer. But there we go. That's the Temple of Exile. Upgraded very, very poorly. But I'm going to go. For those of you who are new, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to. But if not, then carry on your merry way. But for the rest of you ramblers, I will catch you all next week with another Friday special. And before I go, happy holidays. I hope everybody enjoyed their Christmas or whatever holiday they happen to celebrate. And I wish you all a very merry new year. May it be prosperous, enjoyable, and most of all, worry-free. But I'm going to go. See everybody. It's been a ton of fun.